Welcome, my dear students, to this pattern of school from home. I hope you must have enjoyed the 2 holidays and done your best efforts to make your mother feel special on this Mother's Day, isn't it? Okay, coming back to science class. Today, I, your Jyotika ma'am, will continue chapter 5, Separation of Substances from your science book Eureka Plus. Till now, you have completed till page 57. That was the loading topic and LM activity. Today, we will start from page 58. That is the separation of soluble substances from a liquid. To understand the topic, let's do an activity. Here, I have taken salt and water. I am putting this salt in water. 2 tablespoons of salt I am putting in this water and stirring it with a spoon. We get a salt solution. If now I want this salt back from this solution, can I get it back? By any of the process studied before, like filtration or sieving. Let's see. If I stain it in another tumbler by using this stainer, now you can see that there is nothing left in this stainer and we get the same salt solution back. So, is there any other method by which we can get the salt back? We didn't get the salt in this process because salt is soluble, and by the filtration process we can only get the insoluble substances. Now, the process by which we can separate this soluble solute from the liquid is evaporation methods. Let's see. For this, I am putting this salt solution in a pan and I will heat it. As you can see, when all water will evaporate, the salt will left behind. The full water is evaporated and you can see that only the salt is left behind. So, in this activity, we have seen that evaporation is one of the method of separation of soluble substances from a liquid. So now, what is this evaporation? It is a process of changing a liquid into a gas, and the factors that help in this process are heat and wind. Some of the daily life examples of this process is drying a wet clothes under sun or in a rainy day under a fan, as wind also helps in evaporation. Next, you must have seen your mother keeping some food items in sun. That is also to remove the moisture from the food item by evaporation process. And by removing moisture, the food can be preserved for a longer time. The table salt which we use at home is also obtained from the seawater by the similar process, that is evaporation. The seawater is blocked, collected in evaporation ponds. Due to the heat of the sun, when water evaporates completely, the salt is left behind. The next is the activity given, which I already explained you. If any solution with soluble substances like salt and alum is heated, what will left behind? The solute, that is the salt and alum will left, because water will evaporate and we will recover all the salt and alum that was dissolved in the water. Now, coming to the next topic, that is separating immiscible liquid. To understand this, first you should know what are immiscible liquids. To make it clear, let's do a small activity. I have taken 2 liquids, water and cooking oil. I have taken mustard oil. If I mix this oil and water, 2 tablespoons of oil, you can see that oil being lighter, it forms a separate top layer. So, such kind of liquids which do not mix and form 2 separate layers, as you can see, are called as immiscible liquid. Now, if I allow this liquid to settle and then by decantation process, decantation you have already studied before, I can easily separate this oil and water by gently pouring this oil into the another glass. This process like this, I can easily separate top layer of the oil from this glass. So that's all for today. Here are some in between questions from the topic explained, also uploaded on school website. Copy down them in your notebook. Go through the topic again. Read it properly to make it more clear. Tomorrow we'll start the new topic from the next page, that is page 59. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe and keep learning.